Alright, so we have a 2006 Yamaha R6. We're getting some major problems with the head gasket. So I bought it, basically the guy told me the head gasket's blown. I started it up and within about 30 seconds of it starting, some major smoke coming from the exhaust, obviously blue, definitely signs of a head gasket and mixture. So the first thing that I did was drained the antifreeze out, and it looks like they had water in it. So what we're going to do, just to test this out, this is just a test, I have another motor just in case, we're going to use the BlueDevil head gasket sealer, and this is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. So I've heard some mixed things about this. Heard it works, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Usually in the early stages of a blown head gasket, it will work. Now, I don't know what the stages of this thing are, so this is why we're going to do this. If this motor is bad, let's just say rings or something like that, then I'm going to take it apart and fix it. But hopefully it's not damaged too bad, and the just the head gasket or something is the reason it's doing that. But worst case, this doesn't work. I put a bunch of gunk in the motor and have to rebuild it. Less worst case, I just have to do the head gasket and take the head off. Best case, somehow this works and we're good to go. So the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and drain it. You can find the drain plug, which is right at the bottom of the water pump housing right there. It's that bolt that would go right there. Let me go point at it for you. It's literally an 8mm bolt, goes there. As soon as you take that bolt out, this thing is going to start leaking, and if you take it all the way out, it's going to pour. Now, the thing you want to do is make sure that the radiator cap comes off. This will allow air to go through the system and allow it to actually drain, or else it's not going to do that. So the second thing I'm going to do is flush it out with some water. Some people use like the actual radiator flush systems, but I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do that on this. I'm just going to go ahead and use some water, flush it out, and then go from there. So let's do that. I'm going to keep the thermostat in for now. You're supposed to take that out, but we're going to try it like this. So go ahead and get some water flowing through the radiator. Oh, that didn't really turn on. Let me go turn this a little bit more. Let's see if I can hold this in here somehow. I'm just using a hose. We have a shop, obviously. So let me turn this on real quick. There we go. So you'll see, let's see if we can, yeah, we're going to have to slow that down. So this will allow us to flush it a little bit, get the water out of the bike, everything like that. Let's see if I can zoom in for you here. So you'll see it like this. It's basically pissing out some goddamn fluid. Okay, so once you've flushed it, go ahead and turn the water off that's going into the radiator and just let it drain out. So there's still going to be fluid inside of the system. You're just going to let that drain all the way out, just as the initial flush as well. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I mean, there's a pretty big system in there. So go ahead and flush it out, and then we will start on the thermostat. Okay, so for the thermostat, it's actually located in the back. You can kind of see it down. Let's see if I can focus this. Doesn't want to focus. You can see it from down below if you look through there, but it's basically back there. So you're gonna, there's two Allen bolts, I think they're 4mm. You're gonna go ahead and just get those out. Take the thermostat out, and then once you have the thermostat out, put the gasket back into the housing and bolt it back up. So let's do that really quick. Okay, so now we have the thermostat out. Let me show you if we can see it in there. There's the housing right there. And I went ahead and put the gasket from the thermostat back in the housing. So I'm gonna bolt it back up, just the housing without the thermostat and that gasket in. And then we're going to fill the system up with distilled water and then the gasket sealant. So let's do that now. Alright, so now you're going to want to start the bike and pour the BlueDevil in slowly. Make sure to check the back for how much you need to pour in, but we'll do that now. Alright, so I put the BlueDevil in, everything, and it just keeps getting up to temp and then overheating. I'll let her cool down a couple times. So I think that head gasket's just been blown, you know, too much. Basically, a head gasket can be repaired with this stuff, usually if there's no actual piece missing on that head gasket. Sometimes, though, the people that run these engines, it'll get too hot, they'll actually warp the head a little bit or completely blow a piece of that gasket out, and the sealant just honestly can't seal a whole piece that's gone. So yeah, it's still smoking, it's still overheating. I have the BlueDevil in there, but honestly it's just, she just does not want to stop overheating. So I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those situations where it just didn't work, and that's okay. But yeah, looks like we're in for a head gasket job now. So if you're going to use this stuff, it generally only works when you catch the head gasket at the beginning stages of failure, right? So no missing pieces, when it's just starting to leak a little bit. The oil in this thing's definitely super milky, so I know for sure that head gasket's blown, and that is one sign. So anyway, we're gonna go from there and see what happens.